Imagine Argentina, a nation in economic turmoil, placing its future in the hands of a far-right libertarian, Javier Milei. Milei's victory in the presidential runoff election led to a surge in Argentina's bonds, a clear signal of the market's reaction to his pro-dollarization stance. But it wasn't all good news. The Argentine peso hit a record low, causing a 10% drop in the black market exchange rate. This immediate impact on the Argentine economy drew comparisons to the turbulent years of Donald Trump's presidency. The business community expressed their concerns, many against abandoning the peso in favor of dollarization, clinging to the hope of maintaining monetary autonomy. Meanwhile, the public watched on, some in anticipation of promised economic transformation, others in apprehension of the unknown. As the dust settled on election day, the real work began. Argentina braced for a radical shift in economic policy. One of the first orders of business for President Milei was a controversial proposal: dollarization. In a nutshell, dollarization is the process of a country adopting the US dollar as its official currency. It's a drastic measure, often considered in times of severe economic instability. For Argentina, a nation long plagued by inflation, the idea was to stabilize the economy and foster growth. But the decision to dollarize isn't as simple as changing the face on a bill. It's a complex affair, with potential repercussions that could reverberate throughout the nation's economy. Critics argue that dollarization could lead to a loss of monetary autonomy. Without the ability to control its own currency, Argentina could find itself at the mercy of economic conditions far beyond its borders. On the other side of the debate, proponents of dollarization argue it could provide a beacon of stability amidst the economic turmoil. It could potentially reduce inflation, foster economic growth, and attract foreign investment. The business community, however, was divided. Many business leaders were against the idea of abandoning the peso, arguing for the importance of maintaining monetary autonomy. They feared that dollarization could lead to a loss of control, with Argentina's economy becoming a puppet, dancing to the tune of the U.S. Federal Reserve's monetary policy. Caught in the crossfire of the debate was an alternative proposal by Patricia Bullrich. She suggested a middle ground: dollarization without giving up the peso. An intriguing proposition, but one that raised its own set of questions. Could Argentina effectively manage two currencies? Would this hybrid system be the solution to Argentina's economic woes, or would it simply muddy the waters further? The debate raged on, but the Argentine economy couldn't wait. It needed action, and it needed it fast. As President Milei grappled with these tough decisions, the world watched with bated breath, waiting to see the path Argentina would take. Despite Milei's ambitious plans, Argentina's economy faced significant obstacles. The free market policies, though promising on paper, proved difficult to implement in a nation historically accustomed to progressive economic measures. The libertarian dream of Milei encountered headwinds as inflation continued to rise, poverty rates increased, and protests became a common sight on the streets of Buenos Aires. The Argentine peso, once the pride of the nation, hit a record low under Milei's administration. This economic downturn was further exacerbated by Milei's controversial stance advocating for dollarization. While this move was seen by some as a necessary step to combat inflation, it was met with resistance from business leaders who favored monetary autonomy. The black market exchange rate took a 10% plunge, adding fuel to the already raging economic fire. The Argentine bond market, however, experienced a surprising surge following Milei's election victory. The bonds saw their largest intraday gain since January, indicating a potential shift towards more radical economic reforms. Dollar-based markets also witnessed a significant uptick, with Argentine dollar bonds rising by 6.7% and US-listed Argentine stocks registering notable increases. Despite these gains, the overall economic outlook remained uncertain. The limited support for Milei's policies in the Argentine Congress, combined with potential currency fluctuations, posed serious challenges to the nation's economic stability. As Milei's presidency continued, the economic challenges grew, but so did his determination to transform Argentina's economy. In a bold move, President Milei sought to boost Argentina's global prominence by formally requesting to join NATO. This strategic play is not just about military alliances, but also about economic and political cooperation. Membership in NATO could open up a world of opportunities for Argentina, attracting international investment and strengthening ties with powerful Western nations. Yet, this is not a simple process. Argentina's history, particularly its past conflict with key NATO ally Britain over the Falklands, lurks in the background, adding a layer of complexity to the partnership process. Despite these potential complications, Milei's government is unwavering in its pursuit of a libertarian agenda, seeking to revive the economy and enhance Argentina's global standing. The recent announcement of $40 million in military financing from the United States, enabling the purchase of 24 American F-16 fighter aircraft, is a testament to this ambition. With this bid for NATO membership, Milei sent a clear message. Argentina was ready to step onto the world stage. The story of Javier Milei's presidency and Argentina's economic challenges is far from over. As we navigate these turbulent economic waters, it's crucial to stay informed, to understand the unfolding story. Our content endeavors to provide you with this valuable insight. Subscribe now for more in-depth analysis on global economic issues and events. Don't miss out on the unfolding story of Argentina under President Milei's leadership.